So let's talk about carrying our non-working yarn along with our project. You can see here, I've started with my color A, I've now done a row with my color B, and then I changed back to color A, and I followed the recommended technique here. And so let me show you how we do that. So what we're going to do is move our non-working yarn so that when we knit back on the wrong side, it will get trapped here between the working and non-working yarns. And so what we'll do is at the beginning of each of our right side rows, I marked my right side with a removable stitch marker. That's a nice helpful trick to help me remember. Also in this pattern, the right side of the stockinette with our pretty V's here also show us the right side of our work. So let's begin here at the beginning of each right side row. At this point in time, my working yarn, I'm actually switching to my color B, this blue yarn here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit my first stitch with my working yarn. That's my blue yarn there. And then I'm going to bring my non-working yarn up from below. It's here. My non-working yarn was the color I just finished with. And I'm going to drape it. I'm just going to drape it over my working yarn. You'll see here. It's just, and then all I'm going to do is keep on working. So my next stitch, and it's just going to hang out there. We're just going to ignore it as we move forward. Let me show that to you again. So when we started here, my blue color B was here. So I'm changing from my color A to my color B. So I'll just go ahead and knit my first stitch here with my working yarn. And then I'm going to take the one that I'm not using and just drape it over here. I didn't do any extra twisting or anything. I just set it over the top. And I'm going ahead, continuing working with my pattern. And you'll see here that on the back side, it's trapped here, right here. You don't have to pull it tight or anything. When you come back, you'll just make sure there's not a lot of extra slack there and continue working with that color for your next row.